According to the law of infinite probability, one day this should occur. No rational person would do this. Why do we think AI will end us with the same kind of barbaric tools we use, if it can simply outperform us in all human activities and make us bore, eat ourselves to death? Female birds, male birds, publishing numerous studies on the benefits of genetic diversity. Having 10 children with your cousin, Charles Darwin. If we move to Mars, we will have to learn physics once again. Teacher. If Tim enters a race with 4 other people, what is the probability of him winning? Me. 50%. Teacher. How is it? 50%. Me. He either wins or he loses. Sometimes my genius is. It's almost frightening. The teacher trying to teach about the 3 states of matter. The kid that knows about plasma. The kid that knows about Bose-Einstein condensates. Humans. Can we meet the aliens yet? The Galactic Federation. Not unless everyone gets real cool about a bunch of stuff really quickly, discovering something new. Physics, chemistry, biology, science. First step, fuck around. Second step, find out. My physics teacher explaining if the sun vanishes, we won't know it for 8 minutes. Me who said it will be more than that if it happens at night. Before was. Was is. People learning English. Confused screaming. I can't believe he didn't cry during Inside Out 2. Do men even have feelings? NASA's Perseverance rover loses its hitchhiking pet rock after more than a year together on Mars. My immune system. Raises body temperature to fight infection. Me. Takes medicine to lower body temperature. My immune system. Finally found the square root. Normal person. 7 plus 6 equals 13. Me. If 7 plus 7 equals 14 and 6 is 1 less than 7, then 7 plus 6 must be 13. Virus are not alive. They can't replicate by themselves. Virus are alive. Virus are alive. If we put a giant mirror 10 light years away from Earth and looked at it through a telescope, theoretically we'd see 20 years in the past. Her. He's probably thinking about other girls. Him. How does Ant-Man breathe once he gets smaller than an air molecule? AI safety scientists. Climate change scientists. First time. When researchers cite their own papers in their papers, when you get into higher levels of chemistry and find out that everything you've learned so far is oversimplified and useless. Years of academy training wasted. Scientists naming viruses. The symptom. Virus. What normal people see. What NASA see. Plants making oxygen. Oceanic plankton. Trees. Me handling diluted chemicals in 8th grade chemistry. Astronauts visiting unknown planets for first time in alien movies. The entire premise of the Matrix movies. Basic thermodynamics. When I forget to bring a calculator to the physics test. 100% renewables grid. When can I turn on my air conditioning? The batteries have to charge. 100% nuclear grid. I'm going to use my air conditioning. I don't care. Electron. Behaves as a wave. Human being. Watches closer. Electron. Well, now I am not doing it. Frogs. Exist. Biology students. Nature. You need to eat food to have energy. Also nature. You will need to use energy to hunt your food. Early humans. Whack. Doctors. Don't worry, the X-ray won't harm you. Also doctors. Someone. Do you have any special talent? Me. Hey, flat earthers. Explain this. The strongest force on Earth is whatever holds 5-liter buckets together. Physics. Physics if Newton slept under a coconut tree? Are we a joke to you? When you go to Greece and you see all your math symbols everywhere, build an AI chatbot to analyze medical scans. It works much faster and more effectively. Patients want to talk to the chatbot, not the doctor. Patients want to talk to the chatbot, not the doctor. Big tech uses nanotechnology in a briefing. Tech heads across the globe. Oh my god, okay, it's happening, everybody stay calm. Superhero movies. Advanced technology they can't explain. Superhero movies. Nanotech. Left school. Left school. Me if left school. Me if I stayed in school. What happens if someone slaps you at high frequency? It hurts. Guy who made the joke. Guy who said it louder in front of the whole class. AI is theoretically extremely dangerous to society. Social media has been proven to be extremely dangerous to society. People who use social media. AI developers. I am a science student. Then tell me what's mitochondria. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. That's on me, I set the bar too low. Student. If light doesn't have mass, why is it affected by black holes? High school science teacher. If you one-up conspiracy theorists, they don't know what to do. The moon landing was fake. Oh, you're one of those guys that believe in the moon. Isaac Newton. If a thing isn't moving, then it probably won't move unless something moves it. 17th century Europe. Doctor. I am afraid you have a very rare disease. Patient. Oh no, what is it called? Doctor. Well, what do you want it to be called? Doctor. Patient. Mitochondria in the textbook. Mitochondria in the exam. Movies. We gotta save the world. The world. Oxygen. I help sustain life. Uranium. I help produce clean energy. Copper. I am a very good conductor. Gold. I'm so shiny. Picture of a planet 800 million kilometers away. Security cameras at banks. When the teacher doesn't want to hurt your feelings. Ah yes, the two genders. Iron and manganese. People fighting over the fact if Pluto is a planet or not. Me, an intellectual who knows that Pluto is actually a loyal dog of Mickey. Math is a natural phenomenon. Math is a human invention. Philosophers and scientists since the dawn of humanity. Teacher. The naked eye cannot see a single atom. Me who can see 10 billion atoms at once. Signature look of superiority. People who are interested in popular science physics. People who do actual physics. Mendeleev. Invents periodic table so people will not have to memorize the element's properties. Chemistry teachers. Makes the students memorize the table. Mendeleev. Doing an experiment. Writing the lab report. Physics teacher. What is 40 m per s plus 30 m per s? Me. 70. Physics teacher. 70 what? Apples. Bananas. Body. Raises temperature to fight illnesses. Human. Takes medicine to reduce body temperature. Body. The economy. People who get taken advantage of for not knowing math. When someone insults you by saying that you have an IQ of room temperature. Laughs in Kelvin. Judge. I sentence you to the maximum punishment. Me. May I have 1 day more? Judge. Okay. You have to serve negative 32.768 years in prison. I have a mental illness that makes me think that people will change their minds if I present the correct arguments with the appropriate facts and data. Chromosomes normally. Chromosomes during mitosis. A very rare photo of the Milky Way viewed from Mars. Saying oops as a teacher. Saying oops as a surgeon. Saying oops as a nuclear physicist. When your program is a complete mess, but it does its job. Electron. Proton. Neutron. Cells. Humans will never see us. Humans. Invent the microscope. Cells. White blood cells when you get hit with the same illness twice. When you understand a meme about science without looking at the comments. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Me in high school when the science teacher assigned me a lab partner. Is he smart or is he like me? Science teachers, when you mix water and food coloring without wearing safety goggles, we're all going to die. Schrodinger's cat. Schrodinger's cat. Biology. Organic chemistry. Biochemistry. 63 Earths can fit inside Uranus. One day I will be mature enough to read this without laughing. Air. Vibrates in a pattern. Humans. Well, that's music to my ears. Teacher. If Tim enters a race with 4 other people, what is the probability of him winning? Me. 50%. Teacher. How is it 50%? Me. He either wins or he loses. Sometimes my genius is. It's almost frightening. Lawmakers. Plastic straws are ruining the oceans. We must ban them. People who use a whole box of pipette tips in 1 3-hour lab. Mom. Why are you laughing? Me. You wouldn't get it. Teacher. Why do both of you have the same answers? Me. Because we had the same questions. Teacher. Carbon. The rest of the elements. Can't you do something about your superiority complex? Carbon. But I am superior. My immune system. Raises body temperature to fight infection. Me. Takes medicine to lower body temperature. My immune system.